The August 24th, 2026 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman. Present. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman is present. Dr. Jeffrey. Here. Dr. Jeffrey is present. Mr. Mafucci. Here. Mr. Mafucci is present. Ms. McIntyre. Here. Ms. McIntyre is present. Mr. Morris. Here. Mr. Morris is present. Mr. Sinclair. Here. Mr. Sinclair is present. Chairwoman Hugh Smith.
Here.
Chairwoman Hugh Smith is present.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to skip the moment of reflection today unless anybody else has something they want to share. No? 20th anniversary this month of Katrina, if that matters to anyone. Okay. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who has not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing no one, the next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the July 27th, 2026 minutes of the Environment and Public Works Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral number 26-0251, classification of action and determination of significance pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act for the demolition of 5 single-family residential dwellings and accessory structures on Bean Road in the town of Triley.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by Legislator Mafucci, second by Dr. Jeffrey. Is there any discussion? Legislator Morris.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Through you to the administration, could we get a explanation as a reasoning behind these demolitions?
Through the chair, Andy Moore, Director of Aviation with the airport. These 5 particular properties are at the end of our crosswind runway, which is 1028, runway 1028. And the FAA strongly encourages any airport, but more importantly, any commercial service airport throughout the country to have control of approach and departure corridors along their commercial service runways. And so these 5 properties are right at the end of runway 28. And we have purchased them voluntarily, and we're looking to transition that just to straight grass and land.
Thank you. No further question.
Dr. Jeffrey.
Could I please get an understanding as to why 100% grass was chosen and not native plants instead, or a combination of the two?
Through the chair, I think when I use the term grass, I mean, it's just kind of a generic, taking it back to kind of its natural state, taking all man-made structures out of those properties, particularly any homes, or anything along those lines.
And one more follow-up question, thank you. And is there plans for this to be developed in the future?
Through the chair, no.
Thank you, I yield.
Thank you. So, a quick question then. These properties, when you say control of, could you define that? Does it mean never having any buildings there? Or does it mean having control of buildings that you potentially put there?
Through the chair, so when you go and talk to the FAA, and we do that quite often, obviously, when you're looking at the end of each particular runway, you have safety protection zones and obstacle-free zones. The FAA, as I stated before, strongly recommends at commercial service airports that the airports control those approach and departure corridors to make sure that the lands there, to make sure that there's no development that may conflict with what the airport is trying to do with planes taking off and landing, but also to just make sure that the airport has control of those particular properties to prevent any type of development that may come in conflict with the airport in the future. And so it's just one of those things that when those properties became available and they were sold to the airport voluntarily, either through the realtor that was hired by the homeowner or the homeowner themselves came and approached the airport, we absolutely took the opportunity to secure those properties in the best interest of the airport.
Thank you. I appreciate the clarification that the homeowners chose to vacate those properties over a period of time, as I understand it. But so if you could just clarify, what I heard you say is not that there could never be buildings there, but that those buildings, if you chose to develop that site, that development would have to comply with the airport's characterization of it being, obstacle-free for that other purpose of takeoff and landing. Not that there could never be development there. Am I understanding you correctly?
Through the chair, the intent of the airport and the intent of the county is to have absolutely no development on those 5 properties whatsoever moving forward.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Any further discussion? And then oh, yes.
Through the chair, just a question. I had actually sent one of the news reports that have been done, I believe, on these houses to one of my colleagues. Am I correct in understanding that the residents in the surrounding area had actually reached out to the news and wanted these particular properties to be demolished?
Through the chair, I'm not aware of any communication between the residents and the news media as to what they wanted, so I apologize. I don't have an answer for that. I do know that, and again, just kind of going back to what I said before, that the airport's interested in making sure that approach corridors and departure corridors are not involving any development that may conflict with the airport. And so we went and purchased those properties after the residents approached the airport to gauge our interest in buying the properties.
Okay, thank you, I yield.
Okay, and last question. So this has nothing to do with the multimodal freight initiative. Is that correct? At this time.
Through the chair, that is correct.
Okay. Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Okay. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the August 24th, 2026 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will be held on Monday, September 28th, 2026 at 5:15 p.m.